Now, more of your go-to for all things home. This is Home Answers Radio, presented by Lang Home Medical Equipment, Valdicass Windows and Doors, and by JeffBuysYourHouse.com. Once again, here's Roger Piper.
Your go-to for all things home. It's Home Answers Radio.
Hi, welcome to Home Answers. This is Roger Piper, and this entire program is all about your house, inside, outside, backwards. And I'll tell you, if you spend the next few minutes with us, I'll guarantee you might pick up a tip or two that you didn't know before, whether you're a person that hires contractors all the time or you're a do-it-yourselfer. On the show today, we have Walter Skira and Terry Flores of Valdicass Windows, Doors, and a whole lot more. Their phone number is 708-255-5231. Walter and Terry, welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, Roger.
All right. You know, a lot of people trust the word Pella, and you were telling me that Pella is now 100 years old. Is that right?
Yes, Pella turned 100 years old. They started off with simply just screens, roll screen technology back in 1925, and they are celebrating 100 years, and they've come a long, long way.
Yeah. Well, you are a Platinum Elite certified contractor with Pella, also, you know, factory-trained installers. Tell us what that means to have that kind of certification from Pella, which is a well-known brand and a big trusted brand when it comes to home improvement.
You know, you said the word there, trust, Roger. You know, we trust Pella, and we trust Pella enough to let them help us with our customers because we are Pella's customer, and Pella does a really good job of having their contractor program and supporting us greatly so we can help support our customers in the best way possible, which lets us give them the best product, give them the best price, and give them the best service after the product is installed.
Yeah, and they have great warranties. We've talked about that before. So it's a good choice with home improvement, and you guys are Pella people. That's what we'll call you now, the Pella people. So it's a good idea to do that. Also, I want to mention, you know, thinking about some projects coming up for spring. Today, let's talk about windows and then doors. Something interesting going on with the patio wood doors with Pella. Tell us about that.
So Pella wood, aluminum clad, so it's a full wood product with aluminum clad on the exterior. There is the entry-level wood product for Pella. It's called Lifestyle, and they are changing the setup of the sliding patio door, where the operating panel is normally on the exterior and the screen is on the interior of the home. And Pella's, doing a really big change come next month where that operating panel will now be on the inside and the exterior will have the screen, which will help with a little bit of the customer complaints with having the screen, having to be open and bugs and things like that coming in. So Pella really did listen to the customers and their wishes, and they're making a really, really big change for that door, which is a big deal for us. And if you know Pella product, if you have it in your home, it's a big change, but we're excited about it.
Yeah. And when you've been around 100 years, you're going to do well by listening to people. So tell us a little bit about Pella and their doors. What are the real advantages of using Pella doors?
So Pella doors definitely have a really great energy efficiency. Their doors, they come with, you can get what's called like a performance package. So you can pick different things within your pricing and say, hey, I live near an airport, or I live in a neighborhood with a lot of dogs or people who mow their lawns in the morning. And there's certain technology that Pella can provide with different performance those packages where we can say, hey, we can, get this noise level at a more, controllable level for your home, and we, keep the outside noises from the inside of your home. So there's just a lot of choices that you could do regarding energy efficiency, the glass, and it's just really effortless to operate the doors, especially if you come to our showroom. They move really nice. They have a good glide, and they're very good products.
Mm-hmm. And when you're talking about big holes in your house, windows, doors, it matters, doesn't it, when it comes to efficiency and how they're built and how long they'll last and how they operate. There's so many things involved with that. We're talking with Walter and Terry from Valdicass Windows, doors, siding, and a whole lot more. If you're looking at home improvement, give them a call. Check out their website at VALDICASS.com. Pella windows are very popular, very well known, and they're quality. And of course, you've got all the certifications, and you work with them, and really, you're great with Pella products. Can you tell us about the warranties that you get with Pella when it comes to windows and doors?
Yeah, so Pella manufacturer has their own warranty for the product by itself, which is a lifetime warranty on a product, transferable. And then we also offer our installation warranty, which is for about 10 years for labor. And none of the contractors will be able to offer that here.
Uh-huh.
Which, summarize when you have backup warranty from a factory and installation warranty for 10 years, that's basically set up for, a long period of time, worry-free about all your product, for your investment, for the future.
Yep. And, warranties that are lifetime from a company like Pella, I mean, that means something, doesn't it? Because that's a long time, a lifetime. And then yeah, it is. And that's really one of the things we want to talk about real quick is that when it comes to a door, when it comes to windows, you can buy Pella products. You can buy them. They're available and things like that. But you don't get the expertise and you don't get the installation. What people always forget is installation is the ball game, right? Because you can have the best window in the world, and if the installation's not good, it's like having the worst window in the world, correct?
Correct. And you don't want anybody putting in a window or door in that, everything has to be plumb, square, and level. And you just have to make sure. And this is what goes into, Pella helping us as their customer to help ours provide that training and provide that knowledge and that knowledge base and things with new products and things like that. They will provide us all that training so we know what we're doing in those ways with those products.
Yep. And you're dealing with spring and you're dealing with a little bit of winter, things like that. You have weather. But really, can you install windows and doors any time of the year?
We do try to go all year. There are days, obviously where it might be a really bad rain or snowstorm where we can't do that and we don't want the customer's homes opened up that much in that way. But if we have a smaller project, say a single, entry door and they have a covered porch and there's a good area to work, we can do that. We do leave it up to the customers, but we do let them know that we do work year round and we will protect your home so much as best as we can. We try to get the areas that we're working in to just be, quarantined to one area. We don't open up the whole house. We have only one window open. We put another one in. We try to keep the cold out and clean up and get your home back to normal like we were never there.
Is there any advantage to doing it in the wintertime as opposed to the summer? Or is it just simply the customer wanting it done at a certain time?
I think, I wouldn't say there's advantage to one or the other because some people don't want their home open in the hot. Some people don't want it open in the cold. Some people have a preference. I think it's when the budget allows for them and whenever their project and their lifestyle and their day-to-day can accept, a 1 or 2 day project, depending on how large it is. And they have to work into their lifestyle and their timeline.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Okay, if you're going to do a home improvement project, and you do a lot of different things. We talked about windows, we talked about siding, doors, and you do a number of things. Tell me if you're somebody that is a novice and you need to hire, let's say, somebody to do windows or doors or siding or anything. Give us the keys when you're making those phone calls and the questions that you're going to ask potential partners that are going to work on your house. What is a good thing for people to do? What's a good process to follow?
Well, first of all, before making any call, I would say do the research online. There's so much available right now between, all these things where you can go read reviews, Google, how, BBB, we're on all of those. We're proud to be on all of those, and we have a good presence there. But not just, for us, for anything, do your research, number one, because you want to know who you're working with. Talk to neighbors, talk to your friends, see who they've worked with. It's really important to have, someone who works with good product, but also has great communication with the customers, has a good, mindset behind them that they're going to work for the customer. We don't want to just get the money, get the job done, that's it. Our customers mean something to us. And I think that shows once you start talking to us, but ask the right questions. Know what you're calling about. know the questions that you want to ask to us before, and your call will go smoothly, and we'll get those questions asked, but it's helpful if you're prepared.
Okay, so the best thing to do is to do some research, find out, make yourself a little bit educated about it. If you're looking at siding, know the different types of siding, know the different warranties and those types of things. So you really, recommend that the first thing to do is do the homework. Once you're down to 2 or 3 people that you want to choose, tell me, how do you differentiate between, company 1, company 2, company 3?
I think for me, I think you get a good feel. I tend to get really good feels for the customers when I am speaking with them. I, ask about their project, ask, different questions, not just, hey, what do you need? What are you calling for? We like to be very diligent and meticulous in our work. We like to show determination and, I think that comes across a lot when you call us. We respect our customers. We do the right thing always. We always just try to, we get a good feel for our customers and kind of take them under our wing, so to speak. And we care about their home and what goes in there, and we want them to be happy.
Yep. So basically research and then go with your intuition, right? Is that what you're saying? And I think that makes a lot of sense. Trust your judgment.
I think so too.
All right.
A lot of people get contractors and they don't always have a good feel for them. So if you do, I think, move along and ask more questions. Yeah.
Thanks for being on the show. Walter Skura and Terry Flores from Valdicass. Valdicass.com, VALDICASS.com, 708-255-5231. This is Home Answers. I'm Roger Piper on AM 560, The Answer.
Your go